Hey, what's going on, guys? So my name is Tyler, and I just wanted to do a little bit of a review on this new reality game that just came out called Limitless. I did a little bit of an information search, and I couldn't find much on the game. It was something that is relatively new, so I guess that there's just not a ton of reviews out there. I don't think many people have got to play it yet. I was actually recruited as a beta tester, so I was one of the first people to get to play the game. Basically, they had a beta contest where they matched us up with someone from across the country, and they had us run through the game as partners. We weren't allowed to go to different levels without each other. And I thought that was a really interesting thing because I had to rely on somebody that I didn't have a strong connection with to kind of just push myself and push him through, and he pushed me as well. And I thought it was a good networking strategy. I liked it. Me and the guy are now pretty good friends. But I would say Limitless is definitely a very new concept. So just to give you guys a basic rundown on what it is, a reality game is basically a new concept where you're going to go through something in a game. There's going to be like a video, and then it's actually going to require you to go out and do something. So you're going to have to watch a video. It's going to tell you about something that's important that you should be doing for your life, and then you have to actually go do it, which is definitely really interesting, and it helped me to apply something to my life directly. But I would say mostly it focuses on financial literacy, health, travel, networking, like entrepreneurship, starting a business, stuff like that. I thought it was definitely something new. Negatives from a review standpoint, I would say that the gameplay could be a little smoother. I think that might just be a beta thing personally. Mark Hoverson, who's the creator, has a pretty good tech team, and I could see them definitely getting that done in the near future, getting that all fixed. So that's something that I wouldn't really worry too much about, but just something I'm being nitpicky about. Cost. When they first came out with it, they were talking about a $97 a month price point, which, while I would say can definitely be argued for because the content is really, really good, and it's definitely a revolutionary concept that there's a gap in the market for. I feel like with their target demographic being younger, that they might run into some problems of people not having that kind of social capital to start with, and financial capital as well, to try to get everything going. And so I feel like it might have been a price point that would throw a couple people off. Whereas now, they just talked about launch, and they're saying that it's going to be $1 a week, which is what I played to do beta to start. And then the second week, it's going to pick up at $7 a week, so it'll be about $1 a day, which is actually really reasonable. I mean, if you think about it, that's what we spend on food in one day at one meal. So I think the price point actually transitioned from a negative to a positive. Definitely credible backing would be another positive. Mark Hoverson is a multiple 8-figure earner in the entrepreneurial industry, and so he's obviously credible. He knows what he's talking about when he's giving advice, and he definitely does some self-development seminars that get a pretty big following. So Mark knows what he's talking about. I would say that the backing is definitely credible. Effectiveness, like I said earlier, they're going to make you actually go out and do these things to be able to progress in the game. So I thought that that was really effective. It helped me to take what I was learning and put it into action. The challenge level of the game was definitely very straightforward at first. It was easy to integrate into. I didn't have a problem with that. And then as I progressed, it started to get harder. So I think that it's definitely going to keep you challenged, but when you're first getting in, it's not going to be overwhelming. The innovation of it all is definitely something that it just blows my mind, because with the education gap, obviously college is something that is required in a way in our generation, but it doesn't actually teach you everything you need to know. And I think that this, going hand in hand with formal education, really fills some of the gaps that the formal education is going to leave behind. And then I think just, the gap in the market is really my big selling point for why I believe that this is going to be a successful innovation. I think that a lot of people just don't know this stuff. They don't have a mentor. They don't have someone to teach them these things. And so I think this game is going to be something that really can make an impact on our generation. So I'd say thumbs up overall. I would say give it a try. At least go in at the $1 week and see how that works for you. And if it works well, then keep playing. So if you want to get started, it is golimitlessnow.com, golimitlessnow.com. And it's $1 to sign up. I would say give it a try, but that's about it. Have a good day, guys.